Hey guys, JayKrawls here. This video is about the plasma tank, and as you go increase in missions, you have to be above level 65 to even start these missions. But as you progress through the missions, after you get through past level 65, 66, you'll start dealing with the scientist lady again, and she'll ask you to build some of these facilities. And you got the research lab. You've got the plasma refinery, and then you have the weapons, the plasma weapons factory. So you kind of have to build them in steps. You don't get them all at the same time, and then you have to do some missions and stuff. They do give you a free plasma trooper, so you get one for free just for completing one of the missions. But then you have to build another one shortly after that. So the only thing in here that costs nanopods is the plasma tank, and I'll show you that unit in just a few minutes. The research lab, you only need it to build this thing, so it doesn't really, it just gives you XP and gold, so it just becomes like another shop. The plasma refinery is just like one of your other refineries, and its whole goal is to make plasma. So you can either get the advanced one or the regular one. So far I just have the regular one leveled up to 3, and you can max doing 10 a day, and of course it takes chem vials and oil. So fortunately there's a new shop that you can make vials in anyway. I haven't built mine yet, but I think it's one of the missions I've got to do. So anyway, let's just look at this real quick. The plasma tank, it costs 88 nanopods. At rank 1, I think it comes out with like 750 health. And then it has 2 shots. And the third shot you can unlock at rank 4, which at first appearance it looks like it's pretty awesome because it looks like it hits the entire board. But basically 6 shots will hit the board, but it's random. That's what I'm guessing from what I'm reading. I don't have it unlocked yet, so I can't test that out. Let me just show you the stats real quick on the plasma tank. It has pretty decent defenses. You'll see its armor. I think these stats may have been changed a little bit. No, these are the right ones. So there's the blocking, the defenses. It's immune from the weapons tech, explosive damage type, but not crushing. And also it's immune to being frozen. So that's a nice attribute about the guy. His first shot here at rank 1, 200 to 300 damage on the first row, and then the percentage goes down as it gets further. This shot does not hit planes, but it'll hit soldiers and all other units. Has a 55% armor piercing and 10% crit against vehicles. Of course, your crit bonuses, do not. You do not have a bonus of crits as you go, as you can see here. So it's only going to do a 10% chance of crits. Not going to get higher as you rank it up. The dual shot, which is just the plus pattern, can hit air units, can hit any unit on the board. It's explosive type damage, has a 10% chance of crit against vehicles and a -5 against soldiers. So pretty much it's not going to crit on soldiers. But at rank 1 it's going to do 90 to 150 times 2 damage. The offense is kind of low on both of these. 51 there, and for this other shot I think it's 56, so it does miss sometimes. This is the stats for the launcher, which is at rank 4. It does cost 20 nanopods to upgrade this. I don't necessarily see a reason to, unless you're in a boss strike and every spot has something on it and you don't care what you hit. Maybe that would come in handy, but I don't like units that hit random things. I like to know, I like to point at something and it hit it. So I'm going to be curious to see how that shot works. Okay damage across the board. Basically takes that plasma the middle shot and hit 6 different spots with it. So it's times 6. Its hit points and armors is pretty decent, even for the start. You get 750 to start. Its dodge and defense isn't very strong, so it's not going to miss a lot. To upgrade it, it does cost plasma, so you need to be storing those up, and also the healing cost. It takes 4 plasma barrels to at Advanced 10 Hospital, so if you're using another one, it's going to take much more. Hour and 30 minutes to heal, and it's going to take some steel and a widget, so kind of expensive unit. Alright, let's see this guy in action. Let's go fight some raiders here. And I love these electric fences, they are cool. Let's put one guy on the front line, and then I'm going to put one guy back here. Just kind of show you the differences in that. And in case I get, in case it gets too boring, I'll put some legendary mammoths in the battlefield. I'll move it right here so you can see the unit fight. Okay, unit looks okay. Kind of a cool looking tank. Has some pretty good moves. You can see right at the start here that it cannot shoot. Has a warm-up period. So just because got to hit something. Alright, only took 66 damage of that. Now let's use this shot here. And did pretty decent damage, and a little bit of damage to the surrounding area, but not a lot. Here's the shot that can hit 3 units. And 208 to 56, and I don't even see what was back there, but it wasn't very much. The nice thing is this second shot here does hit planes, although it's not going to one-shot kill anything, at least at rank 1 and 2, because of armor issues. But it is explosive damage, so it is nice that they decided to do explosive. Does have some pretty cool motions to it. You can see kind of things spinning. Okay, those both kind of have a cooldown period, so while I wait, I'll just smash some things with my smash and stun. Okay. So far on the front row, the tank is doing pretty well. Much better than my legendary unit here. Also notice that the shots are separate. They have their separate ammo, so they don't affect each other. The third shot that comes at rank 4, you'll have to replace one of these shots, and you don't get the last ability shot open until the unit is max rank, so you won't be able to have all 3 shots at the same time until you rank this guy fully up. So that's going to take some grinding, which I'm not even sure if that shot's going to even be worth that. Alright, here, let's do it on this. About 200 damage. Okay, the unit can be stunned, and you start to see its life. It's at 508 now. Starting to die. Alright, 206. Give you an idea. Let's go fight something different. I got some silver wolves here, and that looks pretty intimidating, so let's do it. Put some walls up there, and the 2 mammoths. I only ended up getting mammoths. the legendary raptor. I only ended up getting 2 of them because everywhere I tried to place them, they just died. So I didn't see much benefit. Let's do the plasma trooper just to kind of show you a comparison here. Alright, let's fight. Alright, both of them have a cool wet down period, so let's attack this guy. Alright, like I said, this shot can hit planes. So let's see what kind of damage we can do. 117, 131. Not too bad, so basically would take... Let's see if 2 of these would kill... Nope, not kill the plane. It just doesn't have a good chance of getting a crit. That's one of the disappointing things about this guy. I wish it would... You'd have a better chance of getting crits on units, but it's very low. Very well against the soldier there. Let's see how this does here. 292. And they're attacking my unit here. Okay, so those are waiting for a cooldown. Let's shoot this guy. Okay, this shot can hit planes just like the other. Let's see if it does any better. 220. And let's shoot its other shot right here. 93 and 150. Did better against the soldier than it did the armor on that unit. Let's see, since that only got a 90, I got a 250 on that one, so it did a little better. Alright, so that's kind of the plasma tank. Don't know if it's a must-have unit yet. I'd like to see how it fares against the Ancient Sentinel and some other different units. Is it better than a mega tank? Probably a couple of better options. You know, the ability to hit planes with that plasma shot makes it a little bit better than the mega tank, and the fact that you can hit 3 units with its first strike doing pretty decent damage is okay. So would I get it over a mega tank? The verdict's still out yet. Not quite sure, but I think the mega tank is slowly being replaced by other units that are much more useful and durable. So I don't think it'll be long, and the mega tank will be kind of just used in the background, like so many of other units. Z2. Okay, I'm done. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video.